Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of Dragon Age Origins. So far everything that has happened is we had sex with Iona, we learned a little bit about the Cousland family history, and then afterwards, after we were sending Fergus off, Arl Howe had attacked our castle, so we got into a big fight. Sir Gilmore was like, go on without me, and so this is where we're continuing in the series. I believe we're in part 3. And yeah, so for right now, I was talking a little bit about how persuasion comes in handy. As you see, this blue guy right here, the servant, we would not be able to have him if it wasn't for putting that one rank in. So it definitely comes in handy. Oh yeah, we also got the family blade and the shield and some armor to go along with it. So definitely some good bonuses there, and
we must get out. They're slaughtering
everyone.
These
elves. You can follow them and just keep saving them too, which will come in handy because it gives EXP. So like for example, you run down there, and then you run over here, and then yep, save the elves again. Not too much. It has been quite a recording session for me today. I have recorded actually up to 2 episodes already. The other one I posted yesterday, and then on top of that I will be posting this one tomorrow, which will be today, so but yeah, you know, I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. Okay, so we gotta go down and then to the right. And then, if my memory serves me correctly, we are going to be encountering an elite enemy. Actually, let me pause, just that way I can set my timer, so that way we don't have to worry about going over time like we did last time. It wasn't too bad, only about 7 minutes, but still. But yeah, there we go. That Hound Knight, he is very strong. He doesn't do a lot of damage. So as combat is going, I'm not too sure how long this series is going to be. If not, or if I'll just start doing long plays, essentially what those are, is that it would be playing for an hour at each time, so each episode would be an hour. It's going to take a lot of upload time and a lot of compiling, but I think it would be worth it. If you guys want me to do that again, just let me know in the comments section below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, I'll just keep it at the standard 30-minute episodes. Other than that, nothing really comes to mind. So we've made it to the larder, and our father is just behind this door. Let's see what happens.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce,
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Al's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
I'll kill Hal for what he's done.
Get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true, you'll be fine.
My boy. If only Will could make it so.
Hey man, it worked pretty well in Gurren Lagann.
They will find us. We must go.
Oh, it didn't work too well for Kamina.
That's Richburgers. Tell him what has happened.
And take vengeance.
Yes. Vengeance.
Become Batman.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded.
You know what? Maybe
I
that's the
cannot make
reason you can't be like
I'm
a
afraid the turn is
mage
correct.
and be in the Cousland Castle. I mean, for one, it's obviously because of the not the Tevinter, but the Templars, so that's understandable.
Duncan, the Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The
So
turn
that
and
I
I
can
tried to
see.
reach you sooner.
My younger
Because
son
otherwise, if
helped
you
me
were a
get
mage
here.
here,
May her
for
be
one,
praised.
I
just
am
heal
not
your father.
surprised.
Let's see. Are you going to help us, Duncan? I'm surprised you haven't already left. Thank you for saving my father. Can you... Yeah, here we go. Can you do something
Not
about how?
here. There are too many men, and they seem as willing to kill me as they are all of you. Flight is the only option.
Whatever is to be
The
done
game is
now, it
looking
must be
pretty
quick.
good. I'm actually
They are
pretty
coming.
happy.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but
yeah, as I said,
I
I'm
fear
really
I must
excited
ask
to do
for
this
something in
series.
return.
I know I've said it
Anything.
again,
what is
but
happening here
I don't know.
pales
I'm
in
just
comparison to
like
the
I like
evil
the
now
idea of
loose
going
in
through
this
all
world.
of Dragon Age 2,
I
and
came
then
to
hitting
your
up
castle
Inquisition.
seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat.
I'm not sure if
demands that I
Inquisition
lead
is
them.
actually going to be the last in the series,
I understand.
or if they're gonna do kind of like how they did it, because Dragon Age 2 kind of felt like it ended to me. So I'm interested to see how they're going to do that. I personally have some theories, but we will come into those as we get... I'll explain those more as we get further into it, like at the end of Dragon Age, or I'll maybe even just talk about it in Dragon Age 2, if you guys don't mind, of course. So let's see. But what if something has happened
The
to
king will
Fergus?
see justice done. The Grey Wardens, however, must face the Darkspawn above all else.
He is right, but
So, with
I will
the
take
Gray
the Tyrna
Wardens,
and your son to Ostagar to
there
tell Fergus and the king what happened.
is a...
Then your son
There's
joins
something
the Grey
that they
Wardens.
don't tell
so
you.
long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place
But it's kinda
within the Grey
interesting.
Wardens. Fight with us.
But I won't give any spoilers for in case any of you who have not played or seen Dragon Age or know all the details about it. So when we get there, we get there. For right now, I'll just say I accept
we
your
must
offer.
leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor,
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard
With your
that
bare
comes through that door
fists,
to
because
buy
I
me
forgot
time.
to give you a weapon.
But I won't abandon you.
Not really. I could have given her a weapon. The only thing is... that I want to use those weapons to sell them. I'll say I love you both so
Then
much.
live, darling. Become a Grey Warden
Because no
and
matter
do
what
what
I
is right.
choose, like, there's no...
so
taking her
sorry
with
it's
me.
come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children
They
now.
did really good, though, however, with, like, the players
go.
touching each other and things like that.
Like
Like,
brother.
normally, there's a little bit of clipping there that might be because of the
Love you
texture
both.
overhaul mod, or not the NPC overhaul
You do
mod,
us
so that
proud.
might be the issue
They've
there.
broken through the gates. We must go now.
Normally, it's pretty good.
Goodbye, darling.
It's actually really good. I like this NPC overhaul. And again, as I said, I haven't seen you guys put anything in the comments section yet. Obviously, it's only been a day. But
We will be traveling
again,
south
if you
through
want
the
me to
hinterlands to
put
the ruin
the
of
mods that I'm
Ostagar,
using
on
in
the edges of the
descriptions
Kokari
below
Wilds.
and with links, I
The
can definitely do
Tevinter
that. That's no
Imperium
big
built
deal.
Ostagar long ago to
Otherwise,
prevent
just
the
check out
Walkers from
Dragon Age
invading the
Nexus.
northern lowlands.
It's a really good
It's
site.
fitting
has a
we
very
make
good
our
community
stand here,
filled with a bunch
even
of
if we
creative
face a
people.
different
I
foe
definitely give
within
them
that
credit.
forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight
It's
must
so
be
cool having
stopped
Wolf.
here
Like,
and
I
now.
enjoy it a lot.
If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to
Not
worry.
screen
you'd miss all
tearing.
the
I'm so
fun.
sorry, guys. You
Not
know what?
if I could
I keep
help
forgetting to
it,
put
Your
on
Majesty.
vertical sync. I'll
Then I'll
make
have
sure
the
to do a
mighty
post-it
Duncan at
note
my
to
side
remind
in
myself.
battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Yep.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
And I bring important
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him.
He died when our castle was
Dead?
taken.
What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
So you
Aedan
can
Cousland
actually
and his wife are dead, Your
get
Majesty.
King Kaelin's armor. It's a
Harald has shown
DLC
himself a
that's
traitor
later in
and
there. It's called
overtaken
The
Aedan
Return to
Cousland.
Ostagar.
Had we not escaped, he would have killed us.
Either it's a
and told you
DLC
any
or it's a
story he
mod. I don't quite remember, to tell
scarcely
you the
believe it.
truth.
Well, how could he think?
I
he
mean,
could
his
get away
armor
with
is
such
nothing
treachery?
special.
As
The
soon
only
as
thing
we
that
are
makes
done
it
here,
different from the
I will
regular
turn my army
colossal
north
armor
and
is
bring
that it's
Hal to
gold.
justice. You have my word.
I always like the colossal armor because of the little kind of like dark creature designs that they have in there. Like, I'm not sure what this is, but it looks very menacing and it looks very cool at the same time. I'll just ask him what kind of justice.
He will hang.
Ooh, I
know
like
that
that.
will not bring your family back, but Hal will not profit from this. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
I can definitely do that. And then I'll just say
I'm
thank you,
sorry
Your
to cut this
Majesty.
short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
So I know right now it seems very like cutscene intensive, but there's a reason for that, and it gets less like over the time of the game, I think anyway. Sounds like the blight's pretty much almost
this is a
over.
true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Gray Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Gray Wardens.
Again, super excited for Inquisitions. I have a lot of theories. Or a
What
couple
the king
theories,
said
I should
is
say.
true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us.
Duncan's armor is really cool. It's
I cannot ask the king to
it's
act
very
solely on
unique.
my feet.
He has the only one in the entire game, so it's very interesting. I'll say I think then
Yes,
we should move quickly.
proceed with the ritual.
Let's see. What do you
Feel
need me to
free
do?
to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Gray Warden in the camp by the name of
Armor
Alistair.
looks
When
different
you're ready,
from what I remember.
seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business.
What?
The Gray Warden
don't
tent is
get
on
to
the
take
other
my
side of this
hound.
bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
So now normally if you chose like any of the other ones, I'm not sure if like the Dwarven Noble gets Mabari Warhound, but there is a side quest to get a Mabari like Warhound.
Hey, you must be the Gray Warden recruit.
Sorry, that was my phone ringing. But anyway, we'll run up here for a little cutscene and talk to the Templars.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Again, sorry for this lag, guys. This screen tearing. I don't know what it is.
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Gray Wardens.
As you wish. Yeah, that was weird, because look, it's fire.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Okay. I apologize, I go elsewhere. But yeah, the Fade is like where all the demons reside and everything like that, and
Stand here in this hour. Good
mages
spoken for Eldon, and we
win. You
contemplate
seem familiar.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynn, one of the mages summoned by the
Wynn looks
king.
different. I think she's one of
Well met.
I think
And
she
good luck
is
to you
one
on
of
the
the
battlefield.
recruits that we
To us all, in
can
fact.
get later on, or not companions, not recruits.
Not precisely. The Gray Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together.
Again,
It's
sorry
not
guys,
an
I'm a little
idea
sleepy. It's been a
everyone seems
recording
able to
session and a
grasp.
half today. Let's see. Alright, I should
Well,
get
don't
going.
let this old mage distract you.
death is no failure.
So we got the Codex of Wynn. We have to go talk to Alistair. Those are the dog kennel. Let's go to the dog kennels anyway and see what he has to say.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready.
Okay,
for
so we
battle.
can't even talk to him because, as I said, normally if you have a Mabari Warhound, like if you don't have one, the this is the game's way of like it's a side quest, so it's an optional companion. But you
In the name
can
of Andraste, I
actually
bless you today.
actually not get him.
I
Kind of like a
suspect you are one of
Sten.
the new Grey Wardens. Will you
He is
accept
one
the
of the
Maker's
others.
blessing?
He is one of the other companions as well. I'm gonna say no. I'd prefer
Then be
not
gone,
to.
heathen.
That the Grey Wardens accept the likes of you is...
No, you're mean.
Well met, my lord.
That is out to the Kokari Wilds. We need to go find Alistair. Because I think even... Yep, Alistair, joining the
So,
Grey Wardens.
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Well,
So here's
you're not what I
Davith.
thought you'd be.
And who are you?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about the
I
ritual?
happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Sorry, scratchy face. That wouldn't really
Cannibals,
frighten
beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to
He's a
wait
pretty
and see.
cool guy, actually.
Like we have a choice.
me. What, they're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from.
Oh.
Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
But yeah, you can like talk to the other guys like ahead of time, which is kind of interesting. There's a quartermaster here, actually.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
I'm gonna ask.
Let
Let's
me
say,
know
let me
what
see
you
what you
like.
have first to take care of all of our business. Because we're gonna sell this axe. We're gonna sell these two long swords. We're gonna sell the mace. All this, yeah, because all your companions come with keeping the Kuz. No, that's just a guard shield. Selling the bows because I don't use bows. And the rest I'm gonna keep. That was a nice way to get us some
Hello
extra
again.
gold.
Is there something you need?
So now I'm gonna ask him
Supplies,
because I've never
perhaps?
done. Oh, I might not be able to find that red hair. I'm gonna try and find that red-haired elf girl now, but there's no. Oh yeah, the Tranquil.
Yes.
That, welcome, young man.
So the Tranquil are something special.
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time.
So how the Tranquil work
enchanting.
essentially is like when
It
mages
is a
are
time-consuming
deemed like too
process,
powerful
but
or not like
invaluable.
strong of spirit, and then the fate might like take over
provides
them.
the circle its wealth.
They rip
certainly we
like
would not
they're
get by
like
on
not
charity.
necessarily the magic out of their body, but essentially like they take their like emotions away.
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves.
Tranquil
the
are
Tranquil
pretty good
have
at it,
learned
actually.
their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could
So
not.
that's like the trade-off.
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Yep, that's true.
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because magic is powerful.
It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons
And then, yeah, it's
spirits.
just as I said.
We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered
So, like, in this world,
dangerous.
like, magicians
This
are
is our
prosecuted,
curse.
like, very
Thus,
hard.
I was made tranquil, stripped
Yep,
of
there you go.
emotions and
So yeah, they
talent.
ripped the emotions
no
and like the
longer
magic out
dangerous.
of them, essentially. And I
You
feel
do?
bad for people like that.
I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful.
No, but it's a life
I
without
am
like
alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else.
No,
Do
I'm
you
okay
need
now.
assistance?
But thank you.
Goodbye.
So unfortunately, I couldn't get anything updated. Let's go see if we can find that girl really quick. The red-haired elven girl. I've never actually found her before. I wonder if she can be found, actually. Let's see. I don't think she's on this bridge, but you never know. Because I did say that I want to do, like, all the bonus, like, side missions and everything. So, just so that way you guys can, like, see it all. So, no, there is no elven girl that I've seen with a suit of chain. And then, if you, like, hold down left click, as you see, this is how you can select more than one character. Ooh, and we actually do have a level up. So I'm going to boost my constitution all the way. We are going to put a third point because we don't have enough cunning yet. So I think I am going to put a point into dual weapon training. And once I get a good enough of a sword, I will, once I get a good enough of a sword, I will definitely, start the dual wielding. Ooh, a Kingsguard.
Greetings. King Caelan is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Gray Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact.
Oh, that's cool.
Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I have my doubts.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Oh, actually, do they fight often?
More than usual lately. Good thing the Teyrn's the only one who can speak to the king like that.
And I should go. So that was kind of cool. Dad's Loghain's guard. As I said, I'm trying to find this elven girl. You're actually kind of...
Welcome to the
I
King's
can't
tent.
actually talk to you. That is a bummer.
We are preparing for battle. This is a solemn time for us.
We must see to our hounds.
So these are
An
just
Ash
Ash
warrior, hound is
warriors.
as
I'm
much a
assuming they
weapon
just
as a
fight
blade.
with Mabaris. Still no sign of the girl, which is kind of upsetting.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Oh, there's a prisoner. You can actually talk to him, I think.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there
I'm a
first.
deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night,
Why are you covered in
what else
blood,
are you gonna
then?
think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water. Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp.
So you
I got
lied.
one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures.
Oh.
In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it, but it's come back into
Gotcha.
my possession since
So,
then, so to
this is
speak.
kind of interesting, actually. So I'm gonna be kind of a darker hero.
What? But you can't do that. Ah, God!
So
What? What in Andraste's name did you do that for? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't give you the right to go and kill anyone you please. Explain yourself.
let's see. He lunged at me. I had to defend myself.
I suppose you did it there. Fair enough. Well, no skin off my teeth. When they ask me why he's dead, that's what I'll tell them.
So I'm gonna be, as I said, like a darker hero. Now to go find that mage chest. Is this the chest? No. It's probably over by the mages.
Sorry, the main army camp is...
Oh, my bad. Went the wrong direction. Unless the items were already... Let's see. Yep, key to mage's chest. Ooh, you know what? It's probably the chest by the Tranquil guy. So we have to go back over to him. I kind of want to talk to Kingsguard, but at the same time, no. Where did that Tranquil guy go? And then again, I also have to...
Soldiers
Ooh,
of
let's go talk to
Ferelden,
you.
My sisters and gentlefolk.
Oh, I
we
can't.
stand
That's
here
a
on
bummer.
the eve of battle. Let us consider the evil before us. In their pride.
Tranquil man. There we go. Yeah.
That course of action is that course of action. That course of... Welcome, young man. Good. That...
All right.
Ooh, I can't open
is that
the
course
chest.
of
What the
action
heck?
is
Let me look to my
inadvisable.
journal. Okay, you acquired a key from the prisoner, presumably for one of the chests as a part of the King's camp. The chest will very likely only be researchable or reachable when the Tranquil are not present, such as when they're gone for the evening.
Welcome, young man.
So...
Indeed, the brand is a minor price to pay. The irony, perhaps,
Okay,
is that it
so this is just the same conversation. So I can only do this a little bit later. So let's go talk to Alistair. And I think we are actually running close to time, so we probably have just enough time to go talk to Alistair.
What is it now?
And do what we
Haven't
need.
Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Also, Alistair's kind of
Your
like
glibness
a smart
does
ass.
you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about.
It's fun to
Wait,
be
we
a smart
haven't
ass
met,
with
have we?
Alistair.
I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We haven't met. You
And
must
that
be
makes
Alistair.
you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Aedan.
That was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered
No.
Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was.
Yeah,
I
the
can't say I'm
Darkspawn
looking
are
forward to encountering another.
pretty monstrous,
Anyhow,
actually. They're
whenever
not like
you're ready,
zombies.
let's get back to Duncan.
They're kind of more like
I imagine
White
he's
Walkers.
eager to get things started.
Let's
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
So yeah, so then here we go. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking him on his portrait. And then there we go. Now open the tactics screen. And then yeah, Alistair will be our defender for now. So pretty much that's about it. I'll at least run over to Duncan, or at least fairly close, because then otherwise we'll activate the cutscene. But yeah, that's about it. It's pretty uneventful, I know, not a lot of battles, but I assure you more to come when we go into the Kokari Wilds. Yeah, again, as I said, if you guys are enjoying this, or if you want me to like commentate on something like else in this game, you know, just let me know in the comment section below. Again, sorry, I'm a little tired. It's been definitely a whole day of recording, but I definitely have been enjoying it so far. Well, anyway, guys, as always, it is a pleasure, and I will see you guys in the next episode. And always, don't forget to stay lucky. Alright, guys. Bye-bye!